Hey there, everybody, it's me, Kay. It's time to chill out with a little Siralim 2. We're heading down to Realm 2 now. Since we've cleared Realm 1, we can go to Realm 2. That means enemies will be level 2, which means they're going to be a little bit of a tougher fight early on, but we'll get some more... Oh. You hear a faint whisper. Though you are unable to identify what the voice is saying, you immediately develop a passionate sense of obligation to seek it out. Okay. A spider. Can't do anything with that. Ah, these clutches of eggs are the resource node in this area, apparently. Hey, you. Ah. So we're running into more than one creature at a time now. The labor kicked in, the scout attacked. My scout attacked him back because he didn't hit my scout. Okay, Valkyrie Scout. Now, if I attack the Dusk Crusader, the Valkyrie Scout will counterattack me, so... Let's go ahead and cast Heaven's Thunder on him. See what kind of damage we're looking at. Not much. I don't have a lot of spell power on that Valkyrie Scout yet. Spells get way better, trust me. That Coast Watcher is quite capable of wiping out entire parties with a single cast if he's built right. Pitworm Tunneler is just going to tear into him. These guys are level 1, so they're not much good against these level 2 guys just yet. That did some damage. Big beefy Dusk Crusader is just tearing the place up. Well, no real spell power left on me. I'm out of mana nearly, so we're just going to tear into him with our creatures and hope that we can kill him quick. Because he's getting that same ability that I have, Amalgamy. Thankfully, my Pitworm dodged, so he didn't get an actual successful attack, so Amalgamy didn't trigger. Come on. Oh my god, this guy's tough. What's he looking like now? Dying. He's very nearly dead. I think he's on his last 10%. Oh, I can't even hurt him with some of my characters right now. Come on, Dusk Crusader, finish him off. Yeah! There we go. Big EXP for everybody. Fighting 2 level 2 monsters like that. Now my guys are at least level 2. Oh, they dropped a treasure chest. Gem of Counterspell. Target takes a small amount of damage. The amount of damage is increased based on the amount of mana the target is missing. So enemies that have largely cast a lot of spells and run out of mana, they'll get wrecked by that. And that's a sorcery spell gem, so it can only be equipped by sorcery creatures, which means my Coast Watcher just got his first spell. Only 10 mana, so you can cast that about 3 times in a fight. Absorber of Bleeding. Immune to bleed. That's a useful material to put on something. Ah, Iron Golems. Now I'm going to want a lot of these. These are very special creatures. Let's see here. Level 2. I don't think I'll kill him. Nah, I'm definitely not killing him instantly. That's good. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of damage, but not myrtleize them. And then I want to extract their cores. I want both of them. Iron Golems are very interesting. They worked very differently in the first Siralim. In this one, they're much cooler, although not quite as useful. Basically, after this creature extracts a core from an enemy, it permanently transforms into a different type of golem. The type of golem depends on the type of creature that was extracted. And I want a very specific kind of golem. Actually, I want several. There's several pretty useful golems. So I need to extract from him. Soften him up a little bit more, because he's not badly hurt yet. Oh, come on. Come on. I want that core. I need that core, in fact. I very badly need him. Ooh! Coast Watcher, not a lot of defense, if you didn't know. Not a lot of defense. Okay, I'm just going to damage you a little bit more. There we go, I got his, which means he is dead to me. Just kick his butt. What does this do at full mana? Whoa! Okay, that's not bad even at full mana. Oh, there goes my Coastal Watcher. He's down for the count. Let's soften this guy up, get his core out. There we go. Now he's done for. He can't really hurt my Dusk Crusader at this point, so I'm fine with this taking a little while. He'll die in the end anyway. And that nearly did him in. There we go, he's down. Okay, so I got a pair of cores out of him, because I'm going to want to make some certain kinds of golems. Some of them have really helpful abilities. In the original Siralim, they were a powerful attack unit, the Iron Golem, whose attack stat went up by 20%, I think, at the end of every one of his turns. His ability was called, like, Sharpen or something, or Servos or some sort of thing. It was nasty. They were really strong. Oh, it's this dude. This guy's name is Strokenoff or whatever. He's the Riddle Dwarf, and he wants to know what the Fiery Gleam spell class is. It's Chaos, I'm pretty sure. Anything fire is usually Chaos. Yes, so my prize is 1,000 granite. Wow, that's not bad. You want to get his riddles right. If you get him wrong, he just leaves and doesn't give you anything. Stroganoff or whatever is a pretty cool dude, even if his name is weird. This is junk, more brimstone. Oh, hey. Someone or something seems to be trapped in a cocoon of webs. You and your creatures start to tear at the webs to free the victim. A human was inside. Thank you so much for freeing me. I thought I was going to be a spider's lunch. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Handful of crystal. That's 250. I'll take it. Now I'm looking for something in particular here that's got to be nearby. It's always nearby. Oh, there it is. Hello. Regalis, goddess of poison. Oh, today is my lucky day. The pleasure is mine, though I'm not opposed to returning the favor. I am Regalis, goddess of poison. And apparently a little bit kinky. I don't know what that thing in her middle is that's dripping green goo. I have guesses. I'm not going to talk about that. There's no fun in any of this without a bit of teasing first. Therefore, I bid you farewell. Okay, so now I can do stuff for Regalis. Remember that spider I couldn't do anything with? Child of Regalis. She would be pleased to know that it is safe from harm. You gain 50 favor with Regalis. When you hit 500 favor with Regalis, goddess of poison, you'll get something nice. Each realm has a god in it, and you do them favors, and they give you good stuff. I don't care about that Pitworm Tunneler. I want him to end his ongoing damage ability, though, so I need to kill him. If you just kindly die real quick, that'd be great. Live to Labor, the Pitworm's ability does not trigger the Valkyrie's counterattack, because it's not an attack itself. Okay, that's enough of that. You just go away, then. Counterspell will fix you. There you go. Yeah, we like our caster there. Coast Watcher's real nice. This dude's a Gimp Mummy. That's his name. He's a Gimp Mummy. He inflicts Curse for 7 turns. I can't remember off the top of my head what Curse does, but I know it's really bad. Like, in the holy shit, don't put that on me way, not in the it's useless way. It's pretty nice. I'll go ahead and grab his core while he's wounded. If they'll give it to me. Come on. There we go. Now just finish him off. There we go. Can't hurt. May as well have a good collection of cores I can summon creatures. There's no limit to how many you can have, so. Let's see. Ah! Redstone and a strong bottled fairy. That will give me power balance when I use it. Power balance is essentially, it's this stat that I'm gaining after every fight. I consume it periodically. I have 133% right now. Warping to a new area consumes some. There's other ways to consume it. Dying resets it to 100%. It goes all the way up to 200. I think you can get it even higher with a certain perk later, like 300% or something. It basically governs how much power you gain at the end of every fight, and power is a pain in the butt to accumulate, so it's a very nice stat. You want to have it high and keep it high. So don't die, basically. And don't frivolously teleport around. Another spider of Regalis's there. She's happy. Another 50 favor. Let's see, what else is in this place? There's a skull. Oh, that was actually resources. Nice. Another cocoon. Turned out to be a treasure chest. But why was it moving? You eagerly pry open the treasure chest. The treasure chest is actually a mimic! Yeah, these are special enemies. Mimics cannot be extracted. There's a roundabout way to use them. but they're themselves not necessarily great creatures. They are, however, irritating because they start with a bunch of stuff. Starts with 5 random buffs and always starts the battle at the top of the action queue. So he always goes first. Right now he has multicast, mend, arcane, splash, and protect. So he casts twice when he casts spells. He regenerates health. He regenerates mana. His attacks are AoE, melee, and he has increased defense. As you see, he's kind of an asshole. We're gonna cast a spell on him. In fact, we're gonna cast a spell and give all my creatures shells so they won't get one shot by him. Okay, that's not an inspiring amount of damage, frankly. He one-shot my Coastal Watcher, so it's really gonna be up to my Dusk Crusader to bulk up and tank him. Unfortunately, he's healing every turn because of his mend. Okay. Can I cast anything else on him? Heaven's Thunder. That would silence him, so he can't cast. That negates multicast and arcane being of any use. Alright, that's about all the spells I can throw at him right now. What's the Dusk Crusader have? Holy Enchantment. That might be handy if it comes down to it and gets dire. So he's going to heal 9 health every turn, so I have to deal more than 9 damage to him every turn or it's useless. So I'm dealing 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and he heals 9. So he got a gain of 3 there, -1 for live to labor. Okay. So he's wounded. We're definitely making headway in hurting him. They can be pretty nasty early on. Later on, mimics are not a threat. Early game mimics can crush you. They will destroy your life. I'm actually in real danger of losing this, or just being in a situation where I can't kill him ever, even though he can't kill my Dusk Crusader, possibly. Although he did damage my Dusk Crusader, which worries me. Oh, God. The reason I'm missing is because my Dusk Crusader is very slow and the Mimic is very fast. Your chance to hit depends on your speed relative to the target's speed. So Dusk Crusader is not fast, which means the very, very speedy Mimic is hard for him to hit. Or he does good damage when he hits him. Everybody else is fast enough to hit him reliably, at least. Whew. Okay, those shells saved a lot of lives today. He's mortally wounded. Good, I think he's down to his last 20% or so. He might die in this next wave of hits. He's dying. Come on, Dusk Crusader. Yes! Oh, the Mimic died. Thank goodness. That's quite dangerous. Worth good EXP and decent amount of stuff, about 50 of everything. 4% power balance. Now I can safely loot his bountiful corpse. Crystal and Brimstone. Good stuff. Always welcome. Oh. Another human who's glad to be freed. Gives me crystal. I'll take it. Essence. Wow, that's actually a lot. I'm getting a lot of goodies out of this place. I like this area. Mr. Eggs wiggles and wobbles spastically. Suddenly, a pack of creatures burst out from the eggs. The creatures attack. Great. So we've got a Might Webweaver and a Dragon Lair Arachnolisk. Alright. What are we looking at here? Start of each enemy's turn, they take damage equal to 10% of their current health for each snare, sleep, frozen, and stun debuff they have. That sucks, but he doesn't seem to apply it. If an enemy takes damage from poison, they have a 40% chance to be afflicted with snare. I think these guys combo into something bad. I want to end that. There, he's gone. I can't extract from these, by the way. I can if I ran into them normally, but these are, like, encounters from objects. And you get the badass boss fight music for it, too. How about a counterspell, jerk? I love you, Coastal Watcher. You're so good. You look so weird, but you're so strong. Oh, Dusk Crusader gained a level, nice. My levels do matter, too, even though I don't fight. That will come into play in a little bit later. Maybe next episode, in fact. These creatures must have eaten my poor children. That is most unfortunate, but thank you for dealing with them. You gained 50 favor with Regal as Goddess of Poison. Well, that was nice in the end. That was the reward for killing those. Essence, Brimstone, and a Pandemonium Token. Ah, now those will do something totally random when you use them. In fact, I will give it a go. I will try a Pandemonium Token. Use it. You hold the Pandemonium Token high in the air. Just before you start to feel a little foolish, something begins to happen. Token emits a golden light that bathes your creatures in all its vibrant glory. After light fades, you notice your creatures look much healthier than before. You try to make a casual joke about how they look less ugly than normal, but none of them laugh. Creatures start each battle with Taunt in this realm. So everybody got a buff for the duration of my visit to this realm. Pretty cool. Taunt, I believe, lets you intercept enemy attacks. Since everybody has it, it's not really much of a buff. If it was just on my Dusk Crusader or maybe my Manticore, it would be one thing. I need to kill that coastal... Well, that took care of him, didn't it? I need to kill that... Yeah, he's dead. Okay, good. That was no problem. So it's kind of a useless buff to get if it's applying to everybody. There's another baby spider, another 50... The, favor there. What's this over here? There's a little pocket I didn't go in. Oh! Powerful bottled fairy and a handful of brimstone. Very nice. What else could be? Oh, hey, I see a spider. Another 50 favor. We're halfway to, I believe we're halfway. Let me see. Yep, 251 out of 500. We got one for talking to her when we visited her. Okay, this could break bad on me with two of those egg clusters. They could be monsters. Oh, another of my children is hatched. 25 favor. Good. And another 25 favor. Okay, well that was nice. It's actually 50 favor if it's monsters, though, so I kind of prefer the monsters, even though they can be quite dangerous. They're usually a slightly more significant threat than the other enemies in the area, and you can't extract them, and they might be something you're unfamiliar with. And unfamiliarity in this game is the real danger when you're running into monsters. It's something you don't understand, and you don't bother to inspect it, you might end up very sad. Since there's like 800 monsters or so. Another hatchling. Another 25 favor, good. There's the teleport out. Oh good, another spider. Resources. Another hatch, good. And what we got? A human, who gives me granite, brimstone, and some maximum health items for enchanting my artifacts with. Oh, that reminds me, I should equip those artifacts I found. Silly me. Death Shield will go on the Valkyrie for now. He'll be more resilient to death-type creatures. Now, the staff has attack and intelligence. That's perfect for Coastal Watcher. Or Coast Watcher, or whatever he is. Handful of essence in that chest. Oh, that's a pack of creatures. Oh, it's just 2 mites. Okay, that's not bad. I killed him quick. He got a turn even, but he didn't get to do anything with it. I am not impressed with him. Good enough. And I should be close now. Oh, I just need 50 more. 50 more, come on. This inscription contains ancient text that not even Siralim's greatest scholars could hope to translate. It also depicts 2 creatures and the offspring they'll produce if they breed. You quickly write down the combination to use later on. So now we can make a Diamond Paragon if we combine a Pegasus with an Immortal King. Diamond Paragon. Those sound familiar. I think those were hella good in Siralim 1, if I recall. Come here, Dusk Crusader. I want your EXP and your loot. And your power, most importantly. I'm gonna need power very soon. It's gonna come in handy. Man, I don't think there's... Oh, no, there's more to this area. I might be able to get my, my first level of renown. Ah, perfect. That's what I want. I want that giant. He is about to become my friend. Not this one, but his core is. It's kind of pointless to try and soften him up because he's just going to regenerate like mad. Okay, there we go. Boom. One shot him with that Coast Watcher. Very low intelligence. Coast Watcher will wreck them. Okay, so that's definitely a creature I'm going to have. He's going to be a mainstay creature for a long time, probably, because he's hard to take down, and he does good damage even if he's slow as dirt. Kind of like Dusk Crusader in that regard, actually. He's slow, hits hard, and hard to kill. Another hatchling, come on, just a little bit more favor. Oh, come on, I want it. No, those are already hatched. Ugh, that's no good. What's up here? Wait, is there anything else down here first? Yes, there's a little area I didn't go in. Better look at it. Ah, oh, wait, worth it. Essence. Essence is my friend. I'm gonna need a lot of that. That one's for chanting, I believe. You consume essence when you add stuff to artifacts. Hey, there we go. Ah, there's our whisper again. Did you come all the way here just to visit me? I'm so glad you're here. Come to me. Okay, so now I can go back to Riddles as soon as I'm done over here, which it looks like I indeed am. Let's go down, talk to Riddles. Thank you for coming. I want you to come again and again. I'm going to teach you my technique so you can come whenever you want. Oh, that's probably deliberate. Now, respected by Riddles, goddess of poison. You gained 5 deity points, which I'll get into in just a minute. New items can now be purchased with those exalted emblems I've been getting from achievements at this god's altar. You can also find exalted emblems laying around, usually. Now use Alteration Arachnid Nest at the Teleportation Shrine. So basically, I can now spend double the power. Instead of 15, I can spend 30%, and I will go here instead of a random realm. Which is great, because if I want to gain more favor with Riddles, I have to do it here. Take one of my children with you. It's called a Spitting Arachnilisk. A bit ironic, don't you think? Okay, so deity points let me customize my character, as it says. When I gain levels, or when I gain new favor ranks with gods, I get them. And we're going to look into that right now. So basically, I have 8 of them right now. Character and creatures perks are always available to every kind of wizard. As a life mage, I have life perks. I'll only get the life perks, like a death mage would have all the death perks. Basically, they're things like, let's see here. When you extract a core from an enemy, you have a 5% per rank chance to receive an additional core. Stuff like creatures in your stable, which are not in your party, gain percentage per rank of the experience points each of your creatures gain from battles. This is incredibly important, by the way. Scholarly Stable is a great one. Let's see here. Increase your chance to find a rare treasure chest after battle by 1% per rank. There's a lot of these. Creatures are just straight up increase their stats. It's usually like 1 or 2 points for a stat increase. But for me, my big thing with life and why I like life so much is the perks. I can gain a chance to remove random buffs from enemy targets before my creatures attack. That I believe goes up to 100% chance with enough points invested. When I heal an enemy, I instead damage them, which is great. Desperate Prayer. Spell gems that have a chance to cast when they're hit have an increased chance to do that. That's a great one. Flash Healing gives my creatures a chance to auto-heal themselves when they get hurt, which is super handy. I think that goes up to 25% chance. Guardian Angel. Creatures are about to die from damage. They have a up to 25% chance to prevent that damage and live. That's another nice one. If you defeat all the enemies in a realm, the entire map is revealed. That's an okay one. It's just more of a utility than anything. This one's the one I love. This is the reason that you play Life Mage. It's called Luminesse. One of your creatures is healed, and the amount healed exceeds the creature's maximum health. They get to store that extra healing in like this overheal barrier, which is super cool. So healing is never wasted anymore. Miracle gives you a chance for the treasure chest you just opened to refill with new loot, so you can open it and get that too. Overheal lets you cast heal spells on creatures who are at full health, which is actually very important with Luminesse, because otherwise it doesn't work very well usually. And Redemption. When your creatures defend, 1 debuff is removed from each of your creatures. Super powerful. I'm going to be saving up for Luminesse most likely, because I'm going to have a specific golem that's going to help me with that a lot very soon. And it's time to head out of here. We're going to summon up that giant, and I think we'll be done. Let's go. Back to Siralim. I don't want to go to depth 3 because it's a boss fight. That's for another time, and I definitely need a little bit more leveling before that. He'll be level 3. I would like to be level 5 before I engage him and his minions. As you can see, my Spitting Arachnilisk is over here in my stable. I can talk to this gentleman here to do all kinds of stuff with that. Take and leave creatures, or just get rid of them permanently. This gentleman's name is Zinpang, apparently. that Arachnolisk is okay. We might see some use with him later. First, I want to summon a creature. I want to summon that Sand Giant. And I want to summon that Iron Golem because I need him. I don't have enough to summon. I'll have to get him later. Don't have enough resources to summon the Iron Golem right now. But I do have a full party, and it's a good balanced party. I think the weakest link is probably the Tunneler Worm. But everything in here is at least usable. There are really no bad creatures in this game. There are creatures that aren't doing their job well in the party that you've given them, but that's about it. In any case, we're going to do a little more exploring. We're going to do some interaction with you, the viewer, in the next episode. And who knows, we might explore a boss fight, or we might try a different realm. I'll see you all then. Bye-bye for now, everybody.